Hmm?
And my recording function's not working again. Ah, great.
What happened?
Good to know. My recording function isn't working anymore. I'll have to fix it later.
That's okay.
The phone is still recording though, right?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Huh.
そういえば山田君は言ってたよね。犯人の証拠を見つけたとか。本当？それってどんな証拠なの？
It's nothing.
冷静に考えてみると、あまり関係ないかもしれません。
急に自信なくすなっつうの。いいから出してみ。
そこまで言うならじゃあ。それは？認知生徒手帳です。落ちてるのを見つけ。
That's pretty relevant.
That seems very relevant.
Pretty relevant. It's gotta be Chihiro's.
確か藤崎さんの電子生徒手帳って現場からなくなってたんだよね。
そうだったわね。やはりそうでしたか。僕もそう思ってたんですよ。これは藤崎千尋殿のものではないかって。じゃあそこに犯人の手がかりがあるんだね。そう思ったのですが、壊れてて起動すらしませんでした。
おそらく殺人が行われた後、
But it can't be easily
証拠
broken.
隠滅を兼ねて壊したのでしょう。
だが妙だな。
Unless...
手帳はそう簡単に壊れないはずだぞ。
その通りです。安全防水でショック耐性
They're waterproof and shock resistant. But he...
この電子手帳は壊れていますわよ。玄関ホールにあった桑田君の電子生徒手帳です。
It's not heat resistant.
周りには壊れすぎじゃありません。
Oh, that's genius. I didn't think about that.
Leon was near the incinerator, and Mondo was at a steam room.
That's kind of genius.
By hitting its weak point.
僕は前に言ってたよな。この電子生徒手帳は弱点があるって。
覚えてた。確かにそう口を滑らせたかもしれないけど、でも弱点の詳細は誰にも言ってないんだからね。
だが、めったなことでは壊れない電子生徒手帳が立て続けに2体も壊れているとなる。
誰かがその弱点に気づいたとしか思えないわね。ねえ、モノクマは知っているのよね。その弱点って何なの？
Oh, hey, my recording feature suddenly worked.
学級
Oh, okay, cool.
進めるために必要な情報だと思うけど。
Hi, guys.
それを教えちゃって。真似する人が出てきたら困るからな。じゃあ教えて。絶対に真似するから。しょうがないな。お願いされると弱いんだよね。でも本当に真似しないよ。じゃあ特別に発表いたしましょう。無敵な電子生徒手帳の唯一の弱点とは正直か。
Woo! Finally, I get something right.
You got a bunch of things right.
That's true.
やっぱり
You guessed the trap part.
この電子生徒手帳はサウナに落ちていましたから。
Oh.
サウナの室温は摂氏100度にもなりますが、どうしてやけどしないのか不思議じゃありません。それは蒸発した汗の水分を代用する空気層が
What was Chihiro's ebook doing in a sauna?
ちなみにサウナで 高温の空気を皮膚に直接吹きつけるとやけどしますが、これは皮膚の周囲の空気層が乱れるですので。
また一つ賢くなったぞ。
でもいい豆知識ですけどね。
でもさ、被害者の電子生徒手帳がサウナで発見されたってことは、もしかして犯人が狙って壊したのかな。高温で着点を狙って。
ではやはり犯人は知っていたのだな。
でも犯人はどうやって知ったの？小野熊は誰にも教えてない。
Because Mondo's is broken.
謎ですな。
偶然知ったんだとしたら、
偶然とはどういう意味？
犯人は何かの折に偶然サウナで電子生徒手帳を壊してしまった。
Yeah, what if they decided to
そこ
take
で
it into the
電子
sauna?
生徒手帳の弱点を知ったおかげで、2度目の藤崎千尋の時は狙って壊すことが可能となった。
可能性はあるかもしれんが、では誰がそれをやったんだ？
Well,
サウナに電子生徒手帳を持ち込み壊してしまった人間など
I can think of 2 people.
心当たりがあるかもしれない。一人だけ心当たりがあるよ。電子生徒手帳をサウナに持ち込んだかもしれない人。
Yeah, Mondo. Yeah, I think, yeah, Mondo wore everything.
Well, so did Ishitaka.
No, Ishitaka. No, I thought Ishitaka wore like a towel, I think.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll select Mondo.
これが僕の答えだ。和田君、サウナで電子生徒手帳を壊したのって君なんじゃないかな。なんだと？
なぜだ？なぜそうなる？
前に大和田君と石丸君はサウナで我慢比べをしたよね。その時大和田君は制服を着たままサウナに入ってたけど
Oh,
さ、
you're right. Wow, you're good memory.
あの時の制服には電子生徒手帳が入ったままだったんじゃないの？そこで大和田君は知ったんじゃないのかな。電子生徒手帳がサウナで壊れてしまったこと。待って、下前。そんな兄弟が人を殺すなんて。
No.
僕は認めんぞ。明確な根拠を言いたまえ。
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
It'd be Leon's, right?
Oh my god, what is this? Wow! Ah!
大義君の推理通りだと
Okay,
す
so
る。
Leon's?
大和田君は以
I don't even know how to switch these, oh my god.
前、自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることになる。つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば、今の推理が正しいということになりますわね。
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ。
ほら見ろ。やはりナイク君の推理は間違っているんだ。兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ。
I'm sure Mondo's handbook broke during the sauna showdown. If I can just prove that, that would show that the handbook Mondo has must actually be...
Oh my gosh, he has
推理
Leon's!
通りだとすると、
Oh
大和田君
man.
は以前、自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることになるわね。つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が
So tell me
壊
when
れ
to
ていれ
speak,
ば
by the way.
今の推理が正しいということになりますわね。
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ。
Yeah. Sorry.
Which, that's okay, which one?
やはりナイク君の推理は間違っているんだ。兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ。
It'd be the broken E handbook. I'm wondering if we have to remember anything.
大
大義君の推理通りだとすると
Let me know. If you
大
go
和田
through
君
All
は
right.
11 minutes.
Okay.
自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることになるため
Okay.
つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れている
Yeah, it's broken knee handbook definitely.
今の推理が正しいということになりますわね。
俺の電子生徒手帳は
Memorize that.
Okay. Oh god, I don't have time.
ほら見ろやはり内陸兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ
大義君の推理通りだとすると大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることになるため
つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば今の推理が正しいということになりますわね。
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ。
ほら見ろ
Okay, and
や
now
は
what?
りナイキ君の推理は間違っているんだ兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ
Damn it.
大義君の推理通りだとすると大和田君
Get rid of the.
自分の電子生徒手帳を壊している
Yeah, get rid of that one. It's still broken knee handbook
大和
though.
田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば
Do it against.
今の推理が
Do it against Mondo's thing where he's like,
It's
俺の
working.
電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ。
also that. Oh, did I? Oh, cool. We take those.
そもそも大和田君が持ってる電子生徒手帳って本当に大和田君のものなの？
どういう意味だ
玄関ホールにあった壊れた電子生徒手帳。本当はあの手帳が大和田君のものなんじゃないの？
いやさっきから何を言ってるんだ
つまり大和田君は交換したんじゃないのかな。
Yeah. It's not that Leon's was also
自
broken.
分の電子生徒手帳と桑田君の電子生徒手帳。だってモノクマも言ってたはずだよ。桑田君の手帳が壊れたはずないって。
そうですね。あの程度のお仕置きでは壊れませんよ。
つまり玄関ホールに置かれていたのは実は大和田君の電子生徒手帳でそして今大和田君が持っているものこそが桑田君の電子生徒手帳ということですね。
でも交換って法則に引っかからないの？他人に貸すのは禁止っていう。僕はこう判断しました。他人への対応禁止という法則ではありますが、君は他人なのか、いや、もはや人ではないので、許そうですが OK です。何より面白いので OK にしました。よって死人と電子生徒手帳を交換してもルール違反にはならないと判断しました。
That's interesting.
どうなの大和田君。今の推理が間違ってるなら言ってくれないか。間違ってるなら僕はそれでいいんだけど。
どうしたんだ兄弟言ってやりたまえ間違いだとそうだ間違いだ間違いに決まっている今の推理はどこかが決定的に間違っている全てお前のでっち上げなんだ
だったらもう一度最初から事件を振り返ってみようか。今の推理が正しいかどうか全てはそこで判明するはずだよ。
Okay.
Okay. These ones are fun. How do I look at what these say? Do I just right click, left click, or
Duffel bag and. How do you flip?
Oh, right click. Oh wow, there's a lot of shit.
That one, the duffel bag with the blue thing sticking out.
This one right here?
Middle.
Here? This
Yeah.
one? What's that? This one right here? There's something everyone has that you need to get into the locker room.
The e-handbook.
Which one?
The one that doesn't say in.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Which locker room did Shakira go into?
The boys. Can you go back a page?
Yeah.
Okay, go forward. I think it is the one with in.
Okay. The weapon the killer used was...
The dumbbell.
As the murder took place, some blood splattered onto something, didn't it?
The poster.
To disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as something else.
Oh no, that one was the poster.
Right. I'm gonna take it out of here. What's this one? The murder took place, some blood splattered on something.
Is there a rug? What is
Oh,
it?
there's multiple posters. Look at this. Look at there's like 2 posters here.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, let's just leave the blood splattered poster. I think we really gotta take a look at like these actual comics. The splatters.
Alright, read that.
Disguise the truth, the killer switched. Something else.
Oh, okay. Then put up the one where he's like putting up the posters.
Okay. This one or this one?
Oh, Christ. What is that one? It looks like he's... the one where he's taking it down.
Okay.
And then put that one...
Which locker room did the...
Gosh dang it, what the f...
Oh, wait, and look, there's the in one. Wait, what is happening?
Oh, this is so stupid!
What's even happening in this picture here? Can I like get clues for the clues?
No.
Oh, I don't even know.
Okay,
Okay, you know what? Let's skip the posters entirely. No posters.
Go.
It's not
Well, now go back to the... Oh, shoot, I don't know.
the in?
Yeah, maybe it's the e-card.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if we can figure it out. The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime.
Okay, the poster. The one, it should be the one that's taken down.
Taken down? This one right here?
Yeah. Go back to the previous one where it first talked about the poster getting...
This one? Disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as something else.
No, it's the one, the where it was blood got on something.
Oh, okay. This one right here?
No, that one.
This one. Okay.
The poster.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then... This one is the taking down here.
Yeah.
And do you want to do these two or you want to move on?
Click on that first one again.
Disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as something else.
Yeah, then I guess it'd be the remaining poster.
But this is the putting up one.
Ugh. Alright, then get that one that's taken down, yeah.
Yeah, we'll swap them.
No, you just put it back.
Wait, what?
Wait, what the?
This, and he takes down the poster. This has gotta be that.
Okay.
Now I feel like helping because I don't know this either. Which
Alright.
locker room did the killer move to?
The girls' locker room.
Okay, do you have a picture of that? Okay. The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime.
There's the boy, there's the the dreamy guy poster.
Oh yeah.
But where was it?
There. No wait. Where is it? Do we have it?
I thought I saw it.
What is this picture anyway?
I don't know.
Let's do the putting up one then.
What does that say? The question mark.
The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime.
Oh, maybe it is the taking down.
Who knows? We're just stupid.
It's the taking down, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's
Okay.
get to like one left. And I'll figure it out. What was it that Byakuya brought to the murder scene? It could only have been
The extension cord.
when Byakuya arrived on the scene. What did he use to disguise what had happened?
What did he use to disguise what happened? Oh, well, probably the writing in blood. Duh.
Where did the killer go after they were done?
The
sauna.
Yeah, after the sauna, but
Is this picture of the sauna?
maybe that's it. I think that, yeah, that one.
When the handbook got thrown into the sauna room, what happened to it? That's what this shit is.
Okay.
Okay, so then what we have left is this one, because we couldn't figure out where that should go.
Oh, that was,
Oh, so we have some fake ones here.
yeah.
There's some of these that don't go to anything. Wow, that's so mean. Oh my god. Wait, now I really don't know. Alright, what do you want to go with?
What's this one? The first one. The one that's remaining.
The killer took something from the other locker room.
That one's gotta be the
and
taking,
switched
I
it.
think that's the take.
The taking down?
Is the taking down already on there?
Yeah, because this one says, to disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as something else. So I assume that was taken down.
Yeah, okay.
Also, I'm sure that this one's fake because look, there's a picture of it right here.
Oh,
It's the same picture.
Christ.
That one's fake. And then this one, I don't know about that one. This is so hard. What do you want to do? These are the two we have left. We don't know which order the posters go in.
Let's just... Yeah, click on... Wait, what the...
What?
Oh, that's him looking like it's putting it back up. What the heck?
What? What
The middle one, the middle thing.
The middle one? This one?
Yeah.
This one is him. This one looks like him putting it back up. Like, can you not see it? Here. Is that what you
No, yeah, he's putting it up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's hard for you to see, huh? Hold on, I'll put this on here too.
Oh, I thought we already put the... Okay, let's put him taking it down when it says switched.
This one?
Yeah.
So it's switched?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we take something from the other? Oh no, this one says switch too. Which one did you mean?
Yeah, put the one where he's putting it up.
Here?
Yeah. It's gonna not be right, but let's do it anyway.
Oh my god, this is so hard.
決めなんだ。じゃあまずは事件前から振り返ってみようか。昨日の夜セレスさんは倉庫にいる藤崎さんを見かけたんだよね。その時藤崎さんは手にしたスポーツバッグにあるものを入れていたんだ。
Ching.
そうですよね。
青いジャージだよ。セイさんはそれを見たんだよね。そのバッグを持った藤崎さんは夜時間にもかかわらずある場所に向かったんだ。それは更衣室だよ。しかも男子更衣室だったんだ。でも女性だったはずの被害者がどうして男子更衣室に入れたのか。
Oh, come on. How would we know which one it was? That's bullshit.
Okay, then it's the inn.
Oh, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. You are the worst.
それはこうでも。なぜなら
You get better, I swear.
彼は男だったからなんだ。だから自分の電子データ手帳を使って男子更衣室に入ることができたんだ。男子更衣室で藤崎さんは誰かと待ち合わせていた。その誰かこそが今回の事件の犯人なんだ。
Okay, then it's the one that's not bloody.
Was it not bloody jumping back?
Yeah, it's him working. Yeah, that one.
Oh, wait, does that mean that the one where the blood splattered is...
Yeah, that's true.
What's the second? As the murder took place, some blood splattered onto something, didn't it? Oh, I couldn't
Well-
either of them. What do you want to do?
Well, he did. No, wait, he. No, it is the poster. It's the poster.
これが事件の全貌だよ。
But I think also, I think he did take the dumbbell and put it in the other room.
誰かと待ち合わせていた。
Yeah.
おそらく犯人は藤崎さんが油断している隙に凶器となるダンベルを使い襲いかかったんだ。
Alright, okay.
その時男子更衣室のポスターやカーペットに血痕が飛び散ってしまったんだよ。おそらく衝動的な殺人だったんだ。準備してたとしたら計画性がなさすぎるからね。だから犯人は慌てて偽装工作に取り掛かったんだ。まず血痕のついたカーペット、同時にポスターも回収した。
Hey, we got the poster trailer.
Yeah.
犯人は死体を女子更衣室に運んだんだ。女子更衣室に入るにはもちろん女子の電子生徒手帳が必要だけど、だからといって犯人が女子に限られるわけじゃない。玄関ホールには前園さんや江ノ島さんの手帳が置いてあったからね。それを使えば男子でも女子更衣室に入れたはずなんだ。そしてそうやって女子更衣室に入った犯人はさっき回収したカーペットとポスターを使いあることを行ったんだ。男子更衣室と女子更衣室の交換、つまり現場の交換だよ。今回の事件はそれだけじゃ終わらなかった。死体の第一発見者となった小上君の介入によって事件はさらに複雑化してしまった。
Like, you would die too.
現場に入
I
った小
know,
上
we
君は
would. Everyone would die. He's...
図書室にあった延長コードを使ってあることをしたんだ。そうなんだ。小上君は延長コードを使って藤崎さんの死体を貼り付けにしたんだよ。さらに小上君は被害者の血で現場に血文字を残したんだ。あたかもジェノサイダー・ショーの犯行だと僕らに錯覚させるためにね。
He's an idiot.
そしてその頃、戸上君は偽装工作を行っている一方で、藤崎ちゃんのスポーツバッグなんかを処分した犯人はサウナルームへとやってきたんだ。最後の証拠品である藤崎さんの電子生徒手帳を処分する。
No, I get it. They were trying to destroy Chihiro's handbook because destroy the evidence that he was a god.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
そして犯人の思惑通り、その電子生徒手帳はサウナルームの熱気によって壊れてしまった。犯人は知っていたんだよ。電子生徒手帳がサウナの熱気で壊れてしまうことをね。なぜなら犯人はその前に自分の電子生徒手帳をサウナで壊していたからなんだ。これが事件の全貌のはずだよ。
Oh my god. So, what's with the gurk? That's some JoJo shit right there.
待て、そんなはずないんだ。証拠はどうなんだ。証拠はあるのか。証拠がないなら兄弟が犯行とは決めつけられないぞ。
Evidence that Mondo is the killer. That already revealed itself early in the trial. If I could somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear.
We have it.
Do we? Okay.
Or it's the broken one.
Hmm.
Fever time and nega time.
Oh, this is just okay. Just okay. This is all for me. The moment of truth.
証拠を提出しろ。はずない。ないぞ。
Oh god, lag. Oh god, I can't play a rhythm game in lag.
証拠を提出しろ。ないぞ。レギュラー
Ah! Ah!
はずない。証拠を提出しろ。はずない。ないぞ。認知できん。
How are you still keeping this rhythm?
I can't even hear it over the mic, by the way.
ないぞ。
Oh shit.
空気が乱れる。
Oh nice.
Oh, no, I made it to the end, okay.
証拠を提出しろ。
これで証明するよ。今までの僕の考えが当たってるなら、小田君は壊れた自分の電子生徒手帳を桑田君のものと交換してるはずなんだ。だからここでみんなの手帳を確認し合わない。そうすれば
必要はねえよ。ああ、そうだ。殺したんだよ。
Hey, look at those A's. How do we get A?
Hey!
Okay. We totally fucked up the final one.
何を言ってるんだ。
もう、ここまで来たら諦めるしかねえだろ。おい、モノクマ、始めてくれよ。投票タイムってやつをよ。
待て。待ってくれ。
待ちません。では、待ちかねの投票タイムを始めます。お前ら、お手元のスイッチを押してください。さて、投票人の答えは、
Oh gee, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I always skip that part because it's like, okay, why am I waiting for all this?
Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo da Owada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it! There's no way! No way he would kill someone!
I just realized how badly this is gonna go.
すまね
Simon.
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why?
This is supposed to be the sad part.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
実は
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
I forgot
It's like, see the fourth wall? I broke it. Anyway, there was once a young boy. And his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy.
But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out.
Okay, that was creepy. The way you said that was like...
I do my best. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
Yikes, that's scary.
Dang. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it. But I don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong. Then I can tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate him to become stronger.
Now's my chance.
変わりたいんだ。
I'm gonna get stronger. Accept who I am.
自分を信じたいんだ。
Strong enough so that when someone says, "Hey, you're a bully," I'll be okay. I'll get better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made his commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
あのね。
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person the secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
そうだよ。
Alright, Dayo.
Yep, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
そうだよ。
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give him some courage. Wait, once I said Chihiro figures like it, that's not Chihiro figures like he says that.
So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
そう。
So then... I'm sorry. So then... That must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he made to Chihiro.
Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
ええ。
Yes. That's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover out money none?
確かに。
That could have been part of it. But I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro.
でも、
But how does moving the body keep a secret?
だって、
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See?
Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed?
But why would he do that? The more I talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you?
That day, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
やっぱり。
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something he didn't want anyone to know? Even if it meant killing someone? That's impossible! How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
You've got a lot of talking to do. I'm so sorry, Corey.
Oh no, it's fine. I like Monokuma. I like voicing him.
あのね、
You know what Mondo did? Oh! 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 He killed his own brother! Oh my... Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join the gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daaaaaang. It's friggin' JoJo. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daaaaaang that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into one of the biggest biker gangs in the country. Daaaaaang, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
These are just random people, I guess.
The kid's gonna take...
over Daaaaaang, huh?
Okay.
I got it. You can do the next one. We'll just love
Daaaaaang created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride.
Could someone like that really be our leader?
All that'll
All
do...
that'll do is make the game... Oh,
No, go ahead,
I
go
think
ahead.
That's the same person. All that'll do is make the game look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other gang members. Which is why...
俺は
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daaaaaang. Eat once. Just ichi time.
Dang.
I'm sorry, I'm rude again.
It's okay.
Dang. No matter what, I gotta catch you. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... lying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. What? Ore no sei da. Shimatta.
Oh god.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daaaaaang never blamed him for what happened. Oi, kodomo. The rest is up to anata. No ma zettai ni. You gotta keep the gang isho ni. Dakara, it's the teamu. Anata to ore put together.
The worst part is that you said Timu and Robanshi. There's something that said.
It's a mon... Oh, it's a... Yakusoku. between men. I'm a horrible person. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Also, I just want to point out real quick, the gang is named Crazy Diamond. That's the name of Josuke's stand in part 4. I kid you not.
I assume that this is completely a reference to.
This is total JoJo. This is total JoJo. Daaaaaang was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
私は強い。
強い強い強い強い強い強い強い強い強い強い
Strong.
It's okay. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. And at that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding the light on this secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
Zetani. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His Shinderu, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for I don't know what nothing is. Not emo. So that's why. That's why. Watashi. Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness. It just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. I don't know, stomach is either. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Majika? Jesus.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah. Sorry, I like it. But, Naze Ima? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you've kept this secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
でも、
Right.
変わりたいんだ。
I want to change. I wrap myself in lies. Weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing a lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore.
でも、
You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us. So what? You're saying I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I'd never had. So I was jealous of it. And that jealousy broken.
Huh?
Are you making fun of me? I'm Suyoi? Are you fucking with me right now?
違うよ。
Fun of you? Really are strong, Mommy? I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
どうしたの？
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
僕はただ。
I'm just feeling at home. I have no strength.
そうだよ。
I am Suyoi. Suyoi, 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 Suyoi. Stronger than you. Stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground.
Hey!
You're like, oh wait, I have to speak?
俺は
I...
殺した。
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna make that joke, damn it.
藤崎千尋をいつまで経っても自分の弱さを克服できないせいで
Dang, I feel bad.
そのせいでとんでもねえことをしちまった
Dang.
Mondo. He's normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it.
Look at him! You see, you're all just like him! For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another human being in cold blood! He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you! Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The Blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished. Oh, hold on! Now then, Oh.
Yeah, I forgot he says that.
No, wait! This is actually sad. This is actually...
Yeah, this one gets me. This one's really sad.
I said wait!
すまねえな兄貴
Come on, man.
男同
I
士の
couldn't
約
keep the
束
promise we made from one man to another.
Dang. This is gonna be twisted.
Yeah, these punishments are like awful as well.
The Cage of Death.
What a nice name.
All right. Oh. It's going round and round in circles and electrocuted the cage.
That seems lovely.
Oh my god. What the?
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. He made him into butter and had breakfast. Laugh at death. Guy.
Sorry, I was.
No, it's okay. Like, he turned him into butter and had him for breakfast.
He just made fun of us. Alright. I gotta go to bed. It is so late.
Alright.
I hope that's the end of that case anyway, so.
Alright.
There we go.
Like, okay, you were right. I was wrong. Byakuya didn't do it.
I was just saying I really didn't feel like he'd fuck up that hard.
It just seems so perfect.
Yeah, I know. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
The only reason we found out it was Mondo, though, is because he, like, fucking gave it up.
Because he, yeah. Like, oh.
Otherwise, he might have gotten away with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, the color of her jacket was blue. I had to say that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fucking wrong with you. Still, yeah, that case is super sad. I remember that ending really strongly. I remember I really like Mondo, and I got that part is really well done.
Yeah.
Really depressing.
Yeah, that actually was really good storytelling.
Yeah. Like, this case is one of the ones I remember. This case and the third case, too, so look forward to that. I don't remember the fourth case at all.
Okay.
Maybe I just didn't watch it. Actually, I could have skipped it. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. That's the show for the day.
Yeah, that was really good. And tune in next week for Uwu.
Oh no. Regret. Severe regret. By the way, he lived through another case. Great.
Yeah. Uwu.
Lovely.
Uwu, what's this? I lived.
Yeah, okay, you gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
Mine is cut up into a bunch